Guys, what's going on? Legion new to playing more RuneScape Dragonwilds. Welcome to episode 13 of our daily gaming XP grind. And I just found out something crazy that I did not know. And I'm not sure if it's been like this for the whole time or if it's new, but I never really paid attention. And the only reason I know is because this particular instance. So we are in the process of destroying the Zazima 99-cent store and relocating all of our items and making a lot of law runes is what I'm about to show you is definitely a development in my gaming experience playing RuneScape Dragonwilds. So whether or not it's a bad thing, I mean, I think they can do a lot with this. I think it's actually really cool, and it's the first time I noticed it. I'm sure other people have already, but basically, let's go ahead and take a look at exactly what I'm talking about. So we're going to go here. Now, we don't have a lot of weight in our inventory. It's going to cost 15 law runes to get here. So really not that much, right? Now, we have to wait a second. Obviously, everything's going to have to load in, and that's why we're trying to destroy some of the stuff around here that we really don't need. But we've made quite a bit of progress destroying this, trying to get everything to one location. And I can already tell there's sort of a lag as well in the new area because of how much I've built. So it's unfortunate, but it's nothing like what I encounter when I'm here. So I won't be coming here as often, actually, in this area of the map once I've got everything moved, potentially just to skill and things like that. But if I could just get on this bed, I would be able to stop myself from having to suffer from this ridiculous fate. I'm stuck. The roof obviously doesn't work anymore because it fell, so that's great. Okay, we're there. We're going to move this. It's ridiculous. I'm tired of moving it. So, should be okay there now. Now, let's just grab all this, and that one's already empty. We'll take all of that, and then we're going to go over here. And there's a lot of bars on the ground because we destroyed the shelves. So let's go ahead and take these. So we're full, right? We've got a full inventory. Now what we're going to do is teleport. Now it was 15 to get there, but now because of how much weight we have on our character, it's 368 law runes, which is ridiculous. So I just cannot believe that. I think that's robbery. So there's a couple things with this. I think that one, it's ridiculous, but two, I could see them really using that in sort of dynamic in the game. Like when you go do something, one, you've got to make sure you've got enough runes to get back, and then the second part of that actually is a little similar. So potentially you're going to go to an area and it's got really rare items, right? But their weight is actually really high. So now you're going to have to. I mean, I guess potentially you could always teleport back and get whatever you couldn't carry, but it's going to make it very interesting in the way that if you want certain things, they're going to have a certain weight behind them. So it's going to be interesting in the way that it's going to change the way you play the game when you've got heavier stuff. I'm guessing runite ore is going to be really heavy, adamant ore really heavy, and when it comes to mithril, that's probably going to be quite heavy too, especially the bars. So it's going to be interesting to see the way that it changes the way we play the game when potentially certain armors come into the game that weigh a lot more. It's going to limit room in your inventory and essentially just as much as the stuff you can carry. It's going to limit you and make you play the game in a more strategic way. But I just thought it was crazy, and I thought it was a great way to start this video out by discussing that when you've got a lot of weight, you're going to pay. You're going to pay with law runes. And 300 and what was it, 89? That's so many. I mean, it would take quite a while just to get back all the essence to make all those, right? What is that, like 38, 39 essence? So it's not crazy horrible, but It's probably like going to 1.5, 2 nodes to get it. So anyway, guys, we're going to be skilling today. What are we going to be doing? Well, I have decided that I'm going to be making some more armor, which we discussed when I left the last video, but also we need a bunch of this, and then we need some gold bars. So actually, I'm going to put this. It's a little bit difficult. I'm a little frustrated. I've got too much weight, so I've got to put this stuff back, but it's so frustrating. But a lot of things I guess are frustrating right now. The fact that it took me so long to load in initially when I got on, um, just I don't know. But that's a lot of law runes to tell about. So let me check what else I need to do this. Padded cloth and the vault shards and the hard leather. So I know we've got the vault shards. We've got. I put the padded leather over here earlier. I know I did. Oh my goodness. So we're going to get the padded cloth. It's in one of these. I thought I put it all together. I thought I was finally going to be organized. One day I will be. When everything inside my chest and everything else just blows up completely. So I don't know where my padded cloth is. I know that I tried to keep everything together. I think it's back in here in our warehouse. So let's go grab it. Is it not in this one? There we go. Quite frustrating, really. I'm sure it might be hard to watch, but I can assure you it's a lot more hard to actually deal with it. So anyway, we're gonna make 2 of the helmet. That's quite good XP, but actually our artisan potion. Let's pop that really quick because obviously we want to try to maximize XP. So we made 2 helmet. Now we've got 2 chests, and we need to make 2 legs. So we've got 2 legs now. So we will go put this on the mannequins and then come right back and make a little bit more gear, and then we're going to keep scaling. But we got a little bit of food inside our cooking area, so we got that too. Look at all that stuff on the ground falling to the floor. That's a problem. It's a problem we're going to have to address, and something we're going to have to look into and potentially find a way to fix it. I might just make 1 row of these, since it's going to take a ridiculous amount of certain resources. So this might be 1 row, but for right now it's fine. But we need to make more of these. So we'll go make some more of those, as it's going to be giving us artisan XP and also finishing up that cool project we're working on. So I believe that was done over here. It is. So we need coarse thread and rune essence. So let's pull out coarse thread. And let's see, coarse thread. I thought I had a little bit more in that one. I think I actually combined them. But yeah, it's been crazy moving everything from the Zazima 99-cent store. It's been actually really wild. I hope I didn't use all my rune essence. I know I used a bunch to make a bunch of law runes. There we go. So that's 99. I think that's pretty much all of it. But let's go ahead and make this gear. That's right, it was on the crafting table. So I think we can do 2 of these. So that's not great XP, but we already know that. So we'll do 2 of these. And then we don't have enough coarse thread to make the rest. So we're going to have to get more. But for now, we're going to keep focusing on XP. So we're probably going to pull all these out. Pull this out. We could make some arrows, but I feel like we've got quite a bit of arrows. Let's pull all this out, and I guess we'll take out our wool. It's such a transition to try to remember to pull everything out when I've been doing it a certain way, to use the control click. It's been an adjustment for sure. So let's go up here. Drop these in here. We're also going to have to go pick up all the charcoal that we made. So even then, I could just be doing that. It's so much faster. So I appreciate the person who left me a comment and said to do that. I tried to do it prior, but what had happened was, unfortunately, it's so weird. I used to use E to get out of my bed. Now I use Control. So I don't know how that ended up getting switched, but it did. So ultimately, when I used to try Control Click to put things in, it wasn't working. So I sort of gave up on it. And now I'm sort of back at doing it again. But it definitely, I tried to figure it out prior to this, but now it's working. So I really can't complain. So we just put a bunch of that. I do want to save a little bit of my wool because I've got other projects that are going to require me to have it. Let's go over here to the pottery station and make a ton of clay vessels, which is amazing XP. Love that. So unfortunately, oh my goodness, we're not going to be working on mining today, but we might be working on magic. And that's quite exciting all in itself, as we do need to level up still in it. So we got a lot of clay vessels unfired. All right, if it would just work. There we go. So we'll go ahead and put these over here because we will be getting back. Look, there's more coarse thread. I could have made more of that armor. Doesn't matter. Anyway, let's go ahead and we're going to leave here, let all that stuff do what it's supposed to do, and let's go kill some sheep and ram and get some magic XP. Yes, copper ore. It's so hard to just walk by that. I know that I need it for mining XP, being so close to leveling to 4 million XP. I guess that's not really leveling, is it? But it's still awesome. Guess we can get a little bit of rune essence. That will be good. We actually aren't even going to grab that. We're just going to knock it down. And the reason for that is because it will stay on the ground. And the next time we do come, we'll have a lot more to grab. I saw the ram over here. It's the whole reason I walked over here. We've got some deer. We'll kill them really quick. Oh, he got away. That's okay. Don't care. I wish I knew where that ram went. I'm so close to just killing him and annihilating him. We're right here. We'll grab this iron ore. We were going to be killing sheep to level up magic. I think that would be quite a nice little triumph to get to level 36 magic in this episode. That would be quite cool. But ultimately, it's just all about XP. It doesn't really matter the skill. It needs to happen. It's going to happen. So, and now that apparently, when I'm emptying out the Zima's 99-cent store, it's going to cost me a fortune in rune essence. So we're going to have to get a lot of that as well. And the reason I didn't just teleport to another place to look for more sheep is this area usually has a lot, but right now there's just none. So we're gonna go back to the teleport and then go find some sheep and ram to kill. But right now we're not having any success. It takes them a minute to spawn in, or like for me to spawn in so I can see them, so that's why I'm sort of waiting. I think this is a pretty good spot usually. They usually come in on both sides. I don't see any. Irritating. Okay. Let's go over here. Maybe they're over here. Oh no, they're not, but this guy is. Just took a nice little hit right there. Oh my gosh. That's just bad timing. Lightning and getting hit. Oh, and it looks like my bed at my base is gone. So that's fun. So I no longer can. It's okay. It doesn't even matter. Who cares? I don't see any ram or sheep. This is frustrating. I don't really want to stop doing it because I was literally trying to level up my magic. It's interesting. I could have swore I was on this bed There we go. So how? I guess I just hadn't stepped on it when I replaced it. So um, frustrated right now. I'm gonna leave all this stuff here and go back out and try again. Okay. Do I have all my stuff? I do. Oh wow. Interesting. Okay. Let's go back and see if we can't. It's calling my name. I've got to do it. But right after this, we're gonna go back out and find sheep and ram. So, all right, let's go. I don't understand. Oh my gosh. I know this is not what I'm here for. You don't even have to tell me. You don't even have to. I know we're linked. Our brains, they're one. Because I know at the end of the day, that's not what we're supposed to be here for. So let's go ahead and knock these down really quick, and then we're going to go kill those ram and sheep that are sitting over there. But I wanted to hit those out of sky first. So hopefully this time around, since, oh my goodness, since it's daytime, we will be able to do what we're supposed to do and get a lot of sheep and ram. So this is giving us quite a bit of XP because I had so much health. I want to let my energy sort of rebuild, and then we're going to go after them. So getting quite a bit right now. Lightning going to hit us again. A nice little lightning strike to the face. That's my favorite. But as I stated before, it's just the beginning. The newer zones are all going to have different elements that sort of present different challenges to us. So it's just going to be part of the game and sort of create a different strategy approach that we're going to have in this game. So it's okay. Let's go ahead and pick all that up. What's this? We got more rams over here. Any sheep? No sheep. Just one ram. I didn't have any energy. There we go. So we've got that. Guy's doing a lot of damage to me. Okay, so let's try to find some more sheep. I can't shield you from the truth in the way that, I mean, I die too, just like everyone else. And most of it is because my mind is sort of focused on certain things, and I suppose I don't click the right thing at the right time. But I think they also might have made the enemies a little bit harder, or I could just not be very good. So it's one of the two for sure, definitely. Um, wow, look, see, I'm talking about everything just sort of spawns in, and that was cool. Killed both at once, otherwise it would have been a hunt. But that's the weird thing. I just killed all these over here, so they sort of just respawned, and then there's a bunch more over there. So I'm not sure what's going on with the spawning right now, but usually there's a lot of sheep and ram all over the place over here. So it makes it a great place, but I don't know why right now it's not being fun. That was ridiculous. Almost knocked me right into that group of Garu. Would have had to deal with that. Don't want to die anymore in this video. But there we go. We got a lot of sheep in the distance and ram. So we're going to be able to do what we need to do. We're so close right now to leveling up magic again. So, I mean, obviously, if we were just focusing on leveling up magic, we'd already be level 50. I mean, that could have already happened like multiple episodes ago. So, it's not, we just sort of want to still focus on everything and not just one thing. So, plus, I'm pretty sure a lot of people who use the tomes, they're already level 50 and sort of talked about it in videos and what different things do. So, it's not like you're really going to learn anything new from me having level 50 showing you all the different scenarios and different abilities that it can do because other people already have probably shown people. So uh, my goals aren't necessarily that currently at this moment. I've got a lot of other stuff to do. So let's go here. We've got more. So it's just so weird the way that it works. I just came here a minute ago, there wasn't any here, and now they've all spawned, and there's a ton of them. But this is going to be good. So the fields are loaded with them. It's perfect. It's going to give us a lot more fleece, so we can keep crafting and getting XP. And I probably, oh, that's right. There we go, level up. Magic, level 36. So I don't think I currently have the capability to make magic potions. But, I mean, once I do, that will help get magic XP. But I will let you know right now that magic isn't necessarily something that we're going to be heavily focusing on as far as XP. I think that's more so going to be down the road. I mean, obviously, at some point we will, but getting 99 in magic is going to be a long progression, and it's just something that's going to happen over time as we play the game. So that's just something I thought I would throw in there. But we're like lagging right now. I don't understand. If anything, I destroyed a lot at my other base. So I'm so far from my other base, so it really shouldn't even be an issue. So I'm not quite sure why that's happening, but it's not something that happens all the time. So I'm not really necessarily worried about it. I'm just complaining about it, which is fine. Um, Here we go. So I did see some more over here. We're gonna grab them really quick. Who knows? Maybe we'll get another magic level in this video. That would be kind of cool, but obviously whatever happens, happens, so we're not necessarily too worried about it. We're really just out here collecting hide and fleece and doing whatever we can do. There we go. We're getting lots of resources right now, which is going to be really important, obviously. And there's a ram. I ought to destroy all this right now because it just slows me down when I'm in the areas and load in, so I think I will do that really quick. It won't even take that long. But now it's going to fill up my inventory with a bunch of logs that I don't want. Okay, let's kill this other ram. Okay, there we go. Let's go pick up the resources from it. And then destroy all this really quick. Lightning's going to hit me, so it's going to interrupt what I'm trying to do. All the things, all the projects that were forgotten, started and forgotten. Okay, so we've got all that done. Alright, so that's done. And we're going to leave it here for now. We will come back and get it eventually, but our focus is out there in the fields. Don't you see them? Just waiting to be slaughtered. Here we go. A leap of faith in the darkness. But anyway, so I think it's time we annihilate some sheep and rams some more. If you guys saw how many ram horns I have, it's absolutely ridiculous. So I'm not sure. Hopefully they add other skills in the game that some of this stuff might be useful. I know you can use it in potions, I believe, or quest items, but hopefully there's going to be a lot of different things that I can sort of get XP from them. That would be kind of cool. I think the sky's the limit. They can introduce a lot of things that are already in RuneScape into this game, and then they can sort of add a twist to a lot of it and make it its own. So lots of possibility there. I guess we'll get this while we're here. Maybe these ram and sheep will respawn again. Sometimes I'm lucky with it. I don't... There we go. See how weird that is? It's like you sort of left the area, so they start to spawn in again. We're already almost halfway to our next magic level, which is quite nice. So I think what we're going to do is kill this ram really quick. I just actually seen him. Oh my gosh, if I could just get a spell off. So let's jump down here. I don't see any more that have spawned in. So what I'm going to do now is actually go back to the sort of the beginner area and kill a bunch of rats. Ow. This will give us some more magic XP. There's a lot going on down there. Did I get them all? No, there's one more. And then I'm going to jump down there and kill all those other animals who are going to give me hide and other things. And our inventory is doing decently well, so I don't really have to worry about that right now. Alright, let's go. I still can't believe how many runes, how many lore runes it costs to teleport when you've got that much in your inventory. That's ridiculous. And if you want to teleport farther, then it's going to cost even that much more. So it's quite crazy. All right, we're wrecking them now. So we will probably be able to get another magic level in this video. Um, at this point, we're just gathering resources and killing creatures. But I think we've sort of ran out in this area. At some point, I'd like to go back and sort of get all my resources back from everything that I sort of left behind. But I'm not going to do that right now. I got some chickens. They only give 5 XP, so it's really nothing too crazy. Let's go ahead and run down here. I thought I saw flax, but I did not. So let's go, and I'm sort of just checking out what's in the distance, if there's a bunch of stuff we can kill, and there's really not. So, I'm trying to think where I could get a lot of kills. I guess this is the best place. I mean, as long as they're spawning and they're not here. Are they here? Oh, we got a nice deer. He's dead. Oh, here we go. They're spawned. Oh, wow, they're right in front of us and behind us. So we've got quite a lot of them. There's so many. It's like a little paradise for them. Until I showed up and annihilated all of them. So I'm quite happy we're actually going to be leveling up in magic again in this video. And I know we kind of touched a little bit of each different material. I'm probably going to go grab that iron ore over there. And then we're going to do an XP update at the end of the video, which won't be too far from now, actually, because I believe we've spent quite a bit of time, and our 30-minute window is probably coming quite close. So let's go ahead and go to our personal chest. We're going to kill a little bit more, and then we'll probably call it. And we're going to get smashed again. Ridiculous lightning. It's pretty powerful. I think it should be more powerful. I know that sounds ridiculous to complain about how something's not doing enough damage to you, but I sort of feel like it's lightning. I mean, it should probably do 50% health. I feel like that's a fair amount. I mean, in the regard of it being realistic, and it's a survival game, so I think it should definitely do more damage than it does. But maybe I should be grateful that it doesn't. So I'm not over here complaining like it's not real. Like, why am I taking so much damage? So I think we had quite a rough start to this video with dying and things like that. But check out, these graphics. I love the upgrade to them. We got quite a few sheep in the distance, so that's going to be good as for resources and for XP. But ultimately, we got a long road ahead, that's for sure. Did I miss something? It looked like that range of that blast was actually a lot more than I anticipated. Is that a cave? No, it's just my vision and I need glasses. So that's what that was. We got some of this. We don't want to get too close, as I really don't want to deal with those guys. I hate the Garu. It's like ridiculous. So let's grab these guys real quick. How did I miss that? There we go. And we got another one. Oh, I didn't kill him. I guess not powerful enough. Oh, some more flax. Oh boy. We've seemed to have angered the Garu archer. Is it just him? Maybe we can take him. He's still got me. This doesn't matter. There we go. Leveled up in magic. Level 37. And I noticed that in another video I talked about when it pretty much just came out, what XP was going to be required to hit level 50, and it's definitely different than, oh my gosh, than all the other skills so far. It's very different. We've got problems right now. We've got major problems. It's not the berserker that I'm necessarily worried about, it's that guy who just poisoned me. So now we're completely and utterly, we're having a situation here. Because I died again in the video. But I could have had a chance. One of my biggest problems, honestly, 100% honesty, is that I continue to use these leggings of lightness. But the reason I do that is because I can hold a lot more in my inventory. So I sort of have to make a decision. Do I want to be able to hold more, or do I want to be able to protect myself? And I think any day of the week, I would choose that I'd be able to hold more, which is probably not very smart. But we've got a little bit more to do before we let you go, and then that will be it for this episode. So obviously, we'll have another one coming out same time tomorrow. We've actually picked an allotted time that we want to have them come out. So it's going to be 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and that's going to be the time. So let's just grab our artisan potion out. I can't find it. Hopefully one day we get that situated, because being this disorganized isn't fun for anyone. So anyways, let's go ahead and grab all of our coal, charcoal, and as we already know, it's always been a problem with that situation, how many I can hold. So that's why I try to grab less food, less water. But when you initially take it out of the chest, unless you click on shift, you're just going to get a ridiculous amount. That's just going to be way too much. And the reason I'm putting it here is because I'm not going to run all the way over to my storage chest right now. I mean, our warehouse, it would just take too long to do that. So we're just sort of dropping it all right here really quick so we can get it XP for the day done. And then I also think I want to sort of put my XP update at the end of every video. I think it's time to sort of start and get organized with that. So that way everybody sort of knows where things are, what time the videos are going to be coming out. Eventually my base will be more organized. I know it's been a little bit rough as far as that goes, but it will happen and we will get it together. And I think that will make it a little bit more enjoyable, because it's not fun when we simply can't find anything. And but regardless, we're still making great progress, and so it's not the end of the world. But I would like to walk back here again, because I know there was a bunch under the house. I wonder if I should just remove the floor just to grab it and then come back out. Where is it at? Over there, and a little bit right here. So we grab that. There's a little bit more. I'm not going to keep removing the floor every time I play. That's for sure. So I don't really have a solution to that. There's no solution in place and no plan for it in the future to change. So we're going to put this in here and then put this here. And then ultimately, I don't remember if I did. Look at all that ridiculous 5,000 more artisan XP, and we really need to go in here and take care of this before we do our XP update. So this is our whole second chest full of that. So I thought that's pretty cool. Oh, and our ram horns. Those are stacks of 99. So that's pretty cool. We're being hunted, so we're going to take care of that, and then we're going to talk about XP update. So where are they at? There we go. Let's get them and finish them off so we can do what we need to do really quick. And there we go. Now we're all the better. So let's go back and discuss. That's how lazy I am. Look at that tree. It fell on the building and I just left it there. But anyways, let's... I don't know why I came over here. Let's discuss the XP update, shall we? Attack 249,000. Didn't really work on that. Tried to, and I got killed. That was more of a defense thing. Wood cutting 729,000. Construction 1,065,000. Rune crafting 341,000. Magic 11,000. Mining 3,901,000. Artisan 2,756,000, and cooking 91,384. So that's pretty much it for this episode, guys. I feel like we got quite a bit done, and obviously there's always going to be more to do. So if you guys did happen to watch our video, we really appreciate you guys. If you made it this far, we hope you guys are enjoying RuneScape Dragonwilds as much as we are, and we plan to just keep playing the game and keep progressing towards level 99 all skills. So next time we're probably going to make some more armor. We're going to have to get those materials for that and then finish up those mannequins. But until then, Legion Looter out.